Working ain't no 9 to 5. California, that's the vibe. Friends that's always down to ride. You know that's the life. We just wanna have some fun. Get some love for everyone.
3 words. Ooh, let's see. Some students, different personalities. Every single one of y'all are different in so many different ways. I guess I can say sometimes maybe a little challenging, but I love that you all are energetic every single morning. Allow you bright smiles, got the energy going on. And last but not least, every single one of you are bright. You all have so much potential in you. And yeah, those are my 3 words.
They're all different from each other. Like, no 2 students are the same, even if they are friends or related. They're really funny, and they are just young. Like, you could tell I'm a lot older than them.
3 words.
Okay, if I had to describe my students in 3 words, the first word would be intelligent, the second word would be hardworking, and the third would be strong.
I'd say they are caring, passionate, and hilarious.
My students are intelligent, persistent, and they're hilarious.
I would describe my students as funny, inquisitive, and caring.
In 3 words, based on what I've heard, they would probably say that I'm nice or kind, in other words. They would say I'm patient. And what is the other one? I guess that I'm like cheerful, happy, in a good mood all the time. Yeah. That's me in 3 words.
I think they think I'm crazy. I think they think I'm annoying sometimes because of my lectures. And I think they think I'm funny, right? Like, even if they're not laughing with me or they're laughing at me, I still make them laugh.
Way too nice.
My students would describe me as hardworking. They know that I will always push them to do more work or to learn more, and I say they would describe me as silly sometimes.
How would your students describe you in 3 words?
Helpful, funny, just 2.
I'm patient, I'm funny, I'm petty, I'm smart, I'm cool, I am amazing, I'm caring, well prepared, I'm organized.
We don't really care about the trends you like to follow. You know what they say, they here to tell you.
I walked into class, I think it was Jensen, who told me, "Miss, you look scared." And I was like, "Me? No, what are you talking about? No, I'm fine." But maybe I was a little scared, because these are all like people I don't know, and I was scared of working with students who are going to be, working against me, but it turned into something really cool. And yeah, I think just going in, I had no idea, I had no expectations.
I was excited, but also nervous to work with the students, and I didn't know how things were going to go. But yeah, I was optimistic that it was going to be a good year, and especially meeting them for the first time, it was just like, these are my students.
That says it all. I felt terrified, intimidated, because I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know how y'all were gonna react, me going in there. It was a very new experience, but I'm so glad that I did it because here I am and I know so many of you, so many wonderful memories. It was a blessing to go into the classroom.
I was nervous for sure. I didn't know what to expect. I've worked with students before, but not like in the classroom setting. And so I knew that I had to be like cool with them, but still like be able to discipline them. And there were some students that were like silly off the bat, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. And I think that was a pretty good indicator of how the rest of the year was gonna go. And I think this year has been a lot of what I did expect, which is like fun but hard work.
When I first entered the classroom this year, I was super excited to go back into the classroom and start teaching kids again. I saw it as a bit of a challenge, but also I wanted to continue teaching these kids and pushing them to grow and learn while also having fun.
What inspires you about your students?
I am inspired to come here and try my hardest every day because I see some students who work really, really hard and don't give up. And I love that moment when students start to understand that concept, that math concept, whatever it may be, they just finally understand it. And that aha moment is something that makes me feel like this is all worth it.
Something that inspires me about my students is like their ability to deal with like real world problems. Even though it makes me sad that that some students have to deal with the situations that they are dealing with, I think that they do so in a really impressive way. I think it's taught me a lot about myself and has helped me handle things differently. And that also has to do with just working with so many different students, people from different places, attitudes, and personalities. That inspires me because I'm just able to see people differently now. And I think I'm more aware of issues that affect people who are different from me, and I thought that I knew, but I really didn't, and it has influenced me in ways that make me want to keep working in the same kind of field, working with students or just young people in general to help them find things that make them happy and can help them become successful. And it's really all because like I think of their little faces and like they all have names now, and helping the people, like wanting to help people that I haven't met yet because of them. That has really inspired me.
That no matter what they're going through at home or in life, they still come to school ready and willing to learn. They have a good attitude, they're trying, and they're very caring. That no matter what, it's like they don't let whatever's going or happening weigh them down, and they're just amazing overall.
In one word, I would say resiliency, or in other words, the ability to bounce back from anything that brings you down. Because even though I know many of them, or those who I've spoken with, they all have their own challenges, own barriers, things that go on in their lives. And I know sometimes they just don't want to go to school, and that's understandable because it's stressful, but you're still here, you still come, you still do your best. And all of you have dreams, beautiful dreams that I hope you keep pursuing. And that is something that I admire about all of you, that I know you all can do it, and I just want to see it happen. Y'all make it happen for yourselves.
Their fight, their ability to turn like a negative into a positive and to keep pushing even though things get hard or difficult for them. Just they're strong, they're strength.
How they're constantly working towards their goals and their dreams. despite the circumstances that they may be facing, they always come in with a smile and with laughter, and they keep on working towards their goals.
My students.
I'm gonna miss my students.
So I have been at Jackson since last year, having served in a math classroom last year and then this year as a team leader. I'm definitely gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the students. I'm gonna miss my team. I'm gonna miss our morning circles, final circles, our after school space. I'm also gonna miss the students barging in to the city room and wanting to have lunch with me or chasing me down and yelling "Miss" all the time.
I'm gonna miss like all the different personalities that belong to the teachers and the students and like the administrators and the security guards, right? Like they're so specific to Jackson. Like if you came here or you go here, you know, like this person does that all the time, or this person never does that, or and they're like little inside jokes, like of things that go on. That they become inside jokes because they're things that happen all the time. I think that's what I'm gonna miss, because like that's what makes the school what it is. And to me, I think it's really special, and I wish that students saw it the same way that I do, because I think that they'll look back and see that it was pretty cool here.
From Jackson, I'm gonna miss every single one of y'all so much. Y'all don't know. I'm probably not the most expressive person, but I will miss every single one of you. Even those of you, some I've interacted more with others, or maybe bonded more with others or whatnot, every single one of you I will miss so much. I will miss interacting with all of you, even if it's just in the morning, saying hi, how are you, working with all of you, helping you work out a problem or question, then when you'll understand, like, oh my gosh, you got this! I'm gonna miss, oh gosh, your joyful expressions throughout the day, witnessing all of you improve, progress, and just grow into like wonderful, better human beings than you already are. Just, I'm gonna miss seeing y'all grow so much. All the interactions, the conversations, those random things that come out every now and then, those laughs. I'm really gonna miss this, every single one of you, because that's what makes me come to work every single day.
Everything. I mean, I'm gonna miss my students, obviously, and it's gonna be weird not seeing them every weekday. I'm gonna miss my teammates. I mean, I feel like I've only been here for a little bit, but I still feel like we've been through a lot together, and yeah, it's weird because I feel like I just got here and it's already ending, but I'm gonna physically miss this place, like the building and the people and all of it.
What is one message you wanted to leave your students?
That the only person that can get in your way is yourself. You are in charge of your own destiny. You are all strong individuals.
One message. To choose one message out of how many is so hard. Okay. One message for sure will be that, and this it's not just applies to all of you, but to us as well when we were in city year, is that you never know unless you try. Let me just disclaimer right there. Everything I'm probably gonna say might sound a little corny, but that's just me. So, one quote I've heard once that I thought was really nice was, your answer, if you never ask, your answer will always be no. That's another one for you. Something I thought to myself doing city year is that you're going to make mistakes. I promise you, you're gonna keep making mistakes, and that's okay. What matters is that you learn from them you realize, okay, this is what I did wrong, or what could have gone wrong, and what went wrong, and try to see how you can make it better. Don't just say, okay, I messed up, that's it. Like, don't just give up like that. Try to see it as a learning experience. Look for the positive in the negative. There is a blessing in disguise. I promise you that. One quotation that I did find that I want to share with all of you, and I'm going to have to read it. Keep going. No matter what you do, no matter how many times you mess up and think to yourself, there's no point in carrying on. No matter how many people tell you cannot do it, keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit, because a month from now, you will be that much closer to your goal than you are now. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. Make today count. And I promise all of you, whatever you want to do in your lives, you can keep going. I love all of you, your students.
That I'm always gonna remember them. That they really left a really big impression on me, and I think every single one of them is super special, and they've got things going on in their life that's like super promising, and I really believe in them. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna have them in my heart forever. I mean, I love all of them.
To leave your students.
So last year, I decided to return to City of Miami because I felt empowered to continue helping my students and pushing them and helping them to do their best. One message that I have for them now that I'm leaving would be to always push for their dreams and to continue striving for their best. I want them to know that even though I'm not going to be here physically and I won't be there at all to help them along their journey, that they are more than capable of succeeding and pushing towards their goals and dreams. That even though I won't be there, I'm still going to be super, 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 super proud of them. And they're going to have Miss Perla cheering in the background at all times.
What is one message you want to leave your students with?
One message I want to leave my students with is to continue to strive for success, and also want to let them know, although I won't be with you all next year, I want y'all to know that you all have a special place in my heart, and that I love you all dearly, and I'm gonna miss y'all.
I think that I've tried to teach my students more about themselves than I have academically, and so my message would still be that there's going to be times that are really hard, and that's like normal, and that's okay, and just know that other people are going through things like that. And as long as you surround yourself with people who make you happy, want to make you better, and in any way like support you and what you want to do, that's like the most that you can ask for. It's not always going to be the people that you thought. Sometimes those people change, and that's okay. And just know that there are good people in the world that will be willing to help you and give you an opportunity. You just need to be willing to work hard and be consistent, and all of those things will happen. Everything is gonna seem hard because it's gonna probably be new, but that's just like a part of life. That's never gonna change. All you can do is like adapt and want to succeed, and good things will come. And know that whatever I get to accomplish in like my career will be like heavily influenced by my time here at Jackson and with City Year, and I really appreciate you guys allowing me to be a part of your everyday at school. I know that you haven't always wanted to, and maybe sometimes I forced myself, but know that I had the best intentions, and I hope that we are finishing the year off on a positive note, and that you understand my purpose for having been here and why I was always so just like unrelenting, like never letting you give up, regardless of what type of day I was having or what kind of day you were having. That was the purpose that I did this with, and I hope that you guys see that and find that in yourselves and put it towards something that's good.
Call it how we